Against the break.
Yes, and good stuff there, the boys. Hazel, John is definitely on the chase this morning. Not settled as yet. Surprising, 3 frames in. Mark, absolutely horizontal out there, so laid back. The occasion almost meaningless in his mind.
I hadn't realised he closed his eyes on the pink. You see it happen sometimes on a straightforward black, but he was miles away from the pink. How can you close your eyes and knock a pink like that in? Now have a look at this. Now if you're right behind a black you would maybe try that, but the pink's miles away. Look where the pink is. Well, that's astonishing. Well, there's another absolute gem of a long pot. And the bookies, Alan, had made John Higgins a fairly strong favourite. I think it was 4-7. That's where you'd have to put £7 down to win 4.
9.
But at the moment, this Welsh player is defying those odds.
Someone else actually just thinking about Mark Williams' technique. He stays down in the shot longer than he ever did back in the day. If you probably looked at a video from him, saying video showing my age, but he stays down in the shot for, that's gone wrong now. Yeah, disappointed with that being wrong side of the blue, but it was going back to the long pot.
40.
That's cracking long pot a minute or so ago. When he's feathering at the cue ball, it's actually very deliberate compared to the way he used to be. It was a couple of just light feathers, really quick, and off he went. You see here, he stays down for quite a bit of time. Oh, good shot.
Mark Williams, 14.
Yeah, I think the yellow's coming to the rescue. As you can see, mid-session interval coming up after this frame. That's what you call a slow swerve, and the side takes the white to the red. John feels that he might be able to pot a red in the left middle pocket. Must be tight. Not easy, this one. Good cueing. Very good cueing. Had to make something happen, and that certainly has given him a very good chance here.
Seven. Eight.
%, concentration required. He doesn't want to do what he did in
50.
the previous frame when he left himself hampered.
60. $23. $24.
He just needs this for his own belief, John Higgins. Not so, sounds a bit silly, but not even so much winning the
31.
frame, but the way he wins this. If he can win it in one visit, it'll just reaffirm to him in his own
32.
mind that he's feeling confident in hitting the ball well, because he definitely is. There's no doubt about it. But it's all right. Thinking the game, you know, talking the talk. You've got to walk the walk. This is better.
39.
He certainly walked the walk against
40.
Kyren Wilson, because he made 2 centuries and a 90+ break in 3 of the last 4 frames.
$47. $48. $55.
Could have been better. Can still pot this red, but it's a bit of a cutback. No problem getting on a colour. It's all about the pot here. Oh, we got a kick. What a time to get a heavy contact.
John
How
Higgins.
unlucky is that?
55.
He's got the frame at his mercy, and he gets a heavy contact.
One.
And all of a sudden, Mark Williams in with a chance. $3-0 behind, going along nicely, about to win your first frame, and that happens. You get a
8.
kick. There's one awkward red, and he's got an angle here. He may not play to move it this time. He'll leave it there. Well, John,
60.
very unfortunate there. Meanwhile, Mark has come up a little bit short. Similar type shot to the one that John got the kick on.
Seventeen. $22. 23.
All about that last red.
30.
Behind the black. This is not a gimme here, but he's going along nicely here.
31.
What a body blow this would be, Alan.
Yeah, he's trying to develop the red, is he? You know, dropping it in. So again, he's backing himself. I said earlier about great champions, they just seem to know the right path on these clearances.
38.
Biggest shot of the final so far. Nope.
Mark Williams, 38.
So that kick hasn't cost John the frame, not yet, as we show you that difficult one along the cushion, but it's ran safe. And what a difference that can make at times when you do miss. When you're playing well, you always seem to get away with it. When you're not, if you miss, you stick the pot up.
Thanks.
Puff of the cheeks there from John. It's been a tough mini session here for him. And now he's got a chance to get his first frame on the board.
Yeah, massive difference, isn't it? John getting close to 3-1. You start going 4-0, 5-0 behind you. You're probably not, if you're ever going to catch your opponent, you're probably not going to catch him till probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. That's at best. It's important he gets himself into the match here. Under normal circumstances, this is just, well, a formality. And he's lost the cue ball just a touch. Work to do. Not the best player in the world with the rest is John.
3.
Don't get me wrong, he's not poor with it. He's just not as good as one or two the fellow top 16 players. Big shot now.
All over the
5.
place with the cue ball at the moment. It was as if he hadn't made his mind up whether to roll it in or stun it in, Alan.
Yeah, I agreed then, but actually, if we could see John cueing at the rest, his tips on feather, and it's probably about 3 or 4 inches back from the cue ball, so when you go to deliver, you're kind of trying to search for the cue ball. Oh, that was a big shot. Here's another. I think he's playing for the brown in the yellow pocket. Nope. It's not his favourite implement, there's no
John
question
Higgins,
about it.
5.
And this will be a body blow because it was the kick that cost him this frame. Okay, bad positional shot on the green. But it wasn't his fault that he got the heavy contact.
3. Seven.
And that wasn't the best positional shot that Mark's ever played. But that was an excellent positional shot played with loads of side there, Alan.
Yeah, played it with check. What a brave shot as well as anything. In goes the pink. John Higgins got a kick. That's his chance. They consider himself unfortunate. But Mark Williams won't mind it one bit. He goes to the first mid-session interval and he leads the final 4 frames to 0.